So, welcome back to the marvelous Will They, Won't They Let's Play.
Will you? Oh shit. That's actually a fucking great name for a Oh god, you know what? That would be a fantastic name for a light novel. Or or not a light well, either a light novel or a visual novel. That'd be a fantastic. Wow, that's a good one.
All right. So, this is good old Jay, and with me is Will.
Hi. It's been a hot minute since we last did this. And we had to kind of remember where we were. Yeah. I mean, look at the date there. February was when we last played this.
God, yeah. So, we've decided to hit the new year with a little bit of new content, but also we're going to really try and double down on some of our Let's Plays because we hate leaving things on cliffhangers and just not finishing them.
Right. And if I remembered correctly from the last time we played this, we had gone to the movie studio to try and discover evidence about our client's innocence, and we talked to a couple more people, and that's the extent of what we remember. I believe we do have notes, though, that could help us piece things together a bit more.
I think we actually finished there, and we were already in the court, but we'll figure it out.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, so
I think that was it, too.
We're going to figure it out, and y'all are here for the ride. Also,
yeah.
No one who's tuning in may remember, but David says hi. He was too tired tonight to do voices.
Right. Okay, so let's see what happens.
October 18th, Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Whew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, do you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about today and found out about in today's trial. The director and the producer? Those two, that was it.
Yeah, I knew we went through the trial. Or at least the first part of the trial.
Yeah, we went through the first trial, and then we threw them off with some weird evidence, and then we bought some time, went to the studio, learned some stuff there, and then we're going into the trial again.
Yeah, so fun.
Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios.
That's it. We gotta go back to the studio.
Right. Alright, so, any ideas? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information.
I love how sly her looks can be.
Yeah, very expressive, the characters, which is something that I really like from the other games that I've seen regarding their character portraits.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just go to the studio.
Well, could we tell Will Powers about the...
I mean,
yeah, probably better to go
hop
first.
there after and just give him an update on what we find, or if something seems fishy, we can hop over to the police station and come back and be like, okay, so this is his side of things, you know?
Right. No one's here. Right. Now they have Miss Oldbag in custody. Yeah, we said like, oh, no, she's the killer, and they detained her. Or not detained, but they took her into custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. That is... It's because she's the only one that's non-union. Hey, in the guard station. Look, she left her donuts.
At least she has donuts.
But they're probably stale as hell.
Oh god, and you know the worst thing about like office donuts, because they always buy the glaze, is that within a few hours, if the whole office hasn't eaten them, the glaze gets like super goopy and runny, and it just ruins the freaking donuts.
Well, I mean, you don't overly glaze it.
I'm just saying, man.
Like they're...
Oh.
Yeah, you don't overly glaze your stuff either. Like, listen, glaze is fine to an extent, but there are some places I've been to that like put glaze on things that shouldn't be glazed. If you have a donut that's got chocolate icing on it, you don't need to glaze that.
Yeah, and here's another thing too. Like, if you're expecting a fairly big party, or know that your donuts could be sitting out for a bit, do everyone in the office a flavor. Like, just go ahead, all cake donuts. Just
Yeah,
cake
those are
donuts.
better.
They will get stale, but they will only get stale.
Yes. That's the listen, if the worst thing that can ever happen to your baked good is it gets stale after a bit, other than it gets stale and it gets soggy like a like
Yeah,
if
like
you
I
could
don't want to
throw
be picking up a freaking sticky bun with a hole in it, okay? Like that's
yeah,
not what I want when I go to the break room, okay? I want a donut, not oh
yeah.
god, I got to wash my hands for like a good minute after this because it's just gooey sogginess in a cardboard box. At least with a
This is why I
stale
tend
cake
to
donut, I can pour the company coffee and kind of dunk it a little, or follow it up when I chew into that like stale donut to moisten it up in my mouth. And you know what? Coffee and donut is a timeless combination. Like, do everyone at your business a favor. This is coming from your local IT guy. Stop with the glazed donuts.
this is why I tend to prefer pastries a lot of the time.
Pastries are good. So, okay, that was our 2-minute rant. Let's see what's going on with her donuts. Rant. Oh my god. Just working in
I know,
America.
that must... Yeah.
Oh,
what? I wasn't going to eat them.
I want to examine the donuts.
Yeah. Although it probably... Anything new with the computer? The computer that runs the studios here, huh? Looks like it's been turned off for the day.
Well, let's turn it on.
Facial recognition, maybe. The security guard station. Miss Oldbag must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in here. An overhead map of the studio. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios. And looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. The film equipment probably costs more than they pay the cameraman or sound people. All right, let's move. Yeah, it was the employee area. We investigated this place.
Yeah. But I mean, if we're going to see a manager that got brought up or a producer, I'd imagine they'd be here rather than in the filming area.
Yeah. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh? Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh! Oh! Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. What? You mean that one? What drain? Oh, that. Huh? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? I don't know, it could be worse. You could have screwed on a light bulb and then have the light bulb fall on your head after.
Fair.
That happened to me. Yeah, but you do work for everything else, right? Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. So nothing to worry about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. I don't know, maybe. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Okay, so yeah, this is where we found the film set and found where Will was supposedly sleeping. Yeah. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today. Yeah, we also talked to a fanboy that tried to sneak through. He came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick! If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you? What? You want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious?
Boy.
Uh-oh. Gee, allow for fanboys and paparazzi to just go in whenever, or what?
I mean, to me, it was a slap job, and what if there's evidence of how it was tampered with, or who tampered with it?
Yeah, like what if there's something in there? So I guess
we
rip it
probably
open.
should rip it open, because, let's face it, can we repair it any worse than her?
True. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah. There, that should make the kids happy. The things we do. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. Yeah. The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on.
Okay, I kind of wanted to know that.
And then, no clues on the paint. Yeah, I think we went into the courtroom.
I forgot I
and
had to, like, click and drag the thing, so I've been kind of half-clicking.
There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo-Old Tokyo Castle. And old with an E.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like one of those electric-powered bikes. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? You know, that is a good point. What? Like, it makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
They have pedal assist on most of them.
Don't people cycle to get exercise?
I mean, yeah, but not always. Sometimes you want a bike that can also let you go 30 miles an hour.
Huh.
Like, I have a lot of people in town who use those with the engine assist, and they'll just come speeding down the road, and essentially you can move at the speed of a small car.
I mean, at least it's not going to be like those chargeable scooters in Austin that just get piled into the river or just left on the street because people are too lazy to put them back on the station.
It was kind of like that when I was in San Antonio last year with the bikes. Same problem, just bigger device.
Yup. It's not fun. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? And the remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
Okay, so that follows one of the stories, I think, in the courtroom about what people were eating, so that's good.
Yeah. You could check you could try the court record to see if there's... to catch ourselves up a little bit on stuff. Okay, time of death, pierced through the chest, guide back to Global Studios.
Yeah.
Samurai spear, and the card key.
So
okay.
That's not going to tell us much.
No, doesn't look like it.
But I can slide the camera and we can keep looking at things.
Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this. Be my guest. Okay. Oh, too bad it's sold out. Aw. It probably is just, like, slightly flavored soda water, though. Probably not that good. It's usually the deal with themed things. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see. There's a sign on the dressing room door. Will Powers. Must be neat to be the star and such. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, we're not thieves. But we did take the card key. We borrowed that. There's a difference.
Yeah, I do think we should go in.
Yeah, we should. So move in. Yeah, we got the costumes, and that's where Will slept. This is where the steel samurai costume was. That's what Mr. Power says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh. She's got a point. Also, if you could you slow down a little bit on the on hitting the prompt for the next text?
Sure. I'm just reading like and hitting it kind of at the speed I hear you, because I know there's a little delay. So.
Yeah, there's a little delay. Thanks, Discord.
Yeah.
It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It's kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here, like he said. Yeah, so that's the claim, is that he was taking a nap and someone took the costume and did the murder. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to employees. Some tea and cookies. Wait, Nick! What now? These snacks, they've passed the expiration date. Then don't eat them. They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. I don't know. There's probably a shit ton of preservatives in that probably make them still relatively edible.
Yeah.
Preservative microplastics.
Yay.
There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be Mr. Power's personal clothes. And then they always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. With three bottles worth of hair gel to get that nice to get it to have a point that could put pencils to shame.
Yep.
There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show. Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick. Get with the picture. Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig. Oh. I kind of like samurai movies. I don't know, a lot of people could identify... It's like the film equivalent of Perfect Pitch.
Yeah.
Like you could see... Like, people could be able to identify... I don't know, It reminds me of that one Reddit story where somebody was like, hey, can somebody identify this piece of a truck that was going down this highway? And they went to a guy on Reddit, and the guy's like, oh yeah, I know that the exact model and everything that would have belonged to. It's fascinating when you see that kind of stuff work.
It really is.
Mr. Powers' bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey! Supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave those alone! Men found on Mars. I'll have to buy that issue.
Huh.
I don't know, Martian werewolves sound kind of cool.
They do.
Anything else in here?
I'm not seeing anything else.
Can you scroll the screen to the side?
Check the... No, because that's normal options.
Okay.
So it's not letting me grab anything. We'll go out to the employee area.
I guess so.
We've scanned everything out here, so I guess we go to the studio.
Yeah.
Plus, maybe the dialogue box changes now that Penny's out here.
Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. I wouldn't... Nah.
Not yet?
So... Let's try and ask about the fanboy situation, I think. Because I remember that being an issue.
No, I mean,
you can
we
sneak
need to
in here a
talk
lot.
about everything anyway.
Yeah.
That way we have reference.
Yes. Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. So, how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. It's like that, you ever seen that famous video of LARPers doing an interview on the news because somebody had discovered a body in the woods, and the guy goes like, "See, my friend my friend Phil's a necromancer, and we tried to bring him back to life, and that spell involves a lot of blood, but we apparently contaminated the crime scene." Have you seen that?
Oh God. Because I
really...
guess they thought maybe he was playing a part in the game. It's like, oh, he's got some good makeup. Let's bring him back to life.
I'll send you the video later. It's definitely a video of one of the videos of all time.
Excited to see it.
Yes, I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder.
We noticed.
Yeah, leaving bones out there like that is gonna attract ants. Like, just all the steak sauce. Or seagulls. Meatless plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? And I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seems pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved the studio from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
Oh.
The producer, huh?
Okay, so producer's someone of interest.
Yeah, producers' jobs are typically to help finance a lot of projects, depending on, you know, it can be variable. Producer is a very broad role. It can mean like, oh, I allowed them to film on this particular area or property, versus, oh, I financed the whole thing out of pocket. Remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
Agreed.
Yeah. Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted. Ah! Nick! What was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh, it's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. They'll let us. I mean, that's a fancy looking trailer.
Yeah.
Like that just looks like a nice little B&B. Okay, so I think examine. Right? The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in here. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. Maybe... I could try looking around the trailer itself to see if a key is in somewhere. Because, I don't know, wouldn't a typical thing to also... Remember, people, this is in the early aughts where people probably did actually have keys to their house under a rock. Or a fake dog turd. Say, you work with props, right? About that murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon. Why did Mr. Powers is the only person I could think of? And not really sure what that is. And
maybe she recognizes the guy.
Could you take a look at this photo? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. Okay. Well, it was worth getting insight on the spear heaviness. We could try examining a bit more around Studio 2, but I'm not sure what else we can do with that. I'm bushed. Maybe I'll sit down here for a bit. It's exactly why I don't want to get old, ever. Well, yeah, that's what happens when you reach your late 20s to mid 30s or so. You know, you start getting winded easily. You know, you hit your foot on at a weird angle, and then suddenly your whole ankle could be fucked up for a week. You sleep on your shoulder funny, and then suddenly you might need an MRI scan just to figure out what the fuck's wrong with you.
Yeah, my heel spurs have been acting up like crazy. Ugh.
Yeah. Nick, when you start having to say, I'm still young, you know it's all over.
Pretty much.
But I am still young! The studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey with a nose like that before.
No, I have. They are weird.
Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask that assistant. I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. And you probably need a crane to move that thing. Probably so. And that's the security camera that took the picture. Took two pictures on the day of the murder before the actual death. One of them was the Steel Samurai, the other was the shady person. Doesn't seem to be switched on right now. And that's the entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Yeah, let's
could ask the assistants. Yeah, let's check Studio 2 again. And if that fails, we can go to, yeah, because we didn't really examine this place. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Let's go in for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? Look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Well, I mean, Phoenix probably lives in a walkable city, Maya. Isn't that a good thing? An incinerator. Apparently they just put this on in the end. It's already covered in soot. I must not clean it much. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. I don't know, steak's kind of hit or miss for me. Something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. Just feels odd. I mean, it's probably like Luffy's grandpa in One Piece, where he's just eating like steak after steak after steak.
Yeah, throwing cannonballs.
Throwing cannonballs like it's a shot put.
Yep.
There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. You're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Oh, the fence has a bent thing there. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. But yeah, look, there's a fence post with a broken thing there.
Someone probably hopped it or tried to.
On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this part of some very temporary first. Yeah. Trailer door, it's locked. The key is probably in the security guard station. I doubt they let us borrow it. Alright, let's try going back again. And see if the assistant can help us out.
Well, maybe she'll get called in here if I do something. Then I can sneak into the...
I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, this is a murder case. I want to go someplace else, Nick? Because I think we did examine a good amount here. Never mind. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, look at that. One of those black and white boards they clapped. And look, a megaphone. A real-life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action. This girl is more troubled than I thought. Like, a second ago, she's like, oh, man, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable being in this murder crime scene. Ooh, director's chair. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate's costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stab wound to leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it.
Yeah.
Probably made out of bounty or something. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper. Wow, look at the camera. Yeah, so don't touch it. Hey, smile, Nick, you're a star. Stop that! Okay, I like their dynamic, Aya and Phoenix. Looks like the backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course! That's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can't you even see Mount Fuji from there? Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. There's a difference. It's like the difference between one Ultimate Spider-Man comic line and then a Superior Spider-Man comic line.
Yeah. Okay, so I saw
You're
it
just
flash
off to the
yellow
left.
underneath, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it too. It's like, there we go. That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. Huh. What? Where's all your enthusiasm for things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious.
Yeah. Oh, ladder.
And... look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on their narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl's out there.
Okay, so nothing in here.
Yeah, nothing really new in here regarding the murder scene. So I guess we try for the security gate.
Okay, I can't go into that guard shack.
Could we try?
We'll try talking, but now it's the same conversations we had. They all got checked. I don't have any new evidence to present.
Could go to the detention center.
Yeah,
and see if Old Bag may be at the detention center, and then she can be like, "Sure, I'll let you go in." Never mind, it's this guy.
Oh, we'll see, because maybe
your character.
we can talk to both. God, I don't even remember the voices. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier.
Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP. Do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Nervous bear.
Yeah.
We could try and present some stuff to him. Or do we have anything for talk?
Maybe. 1 second.
Regarding the murder weapon.
Yeah.
Is it heavy, that spear?
It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through?
Oh, yeah. I goofed around and a kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though.
With duct tape? With duct tape, we heard. And dragging one leg. Regarding this photograph.
But, yeah.
Do you see, whenever you see it, every time you ever see it, does it make you laugh? And why do my eyes look so red?
Right.
He's crying because I referenced Nickelback.
Oh God, yeah. Now the song's stuck in my head.
Listen, that's my one, okay? If there's any, that's my one.
Look at this photograph.
Christ, that song was everywhere.
Yep. Every time I see it, makes me laugh. God damn, dude. Okay. Yeah, he was sleeping in the dressing room.
But who else could have worn it? Your costume was in your dressing room? But who?
Okay, so yeah, we got, I think, all the information we're gonna get there, so let's...
Try a talk. The fanboy... Yeah. Do, fanboys sneak into the studio often? Pretty strict with them. Okay. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai.
Did you...
There we go. Yeah, I just clicked a little low. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess.
And the director. Was the director present at the morning run-through?
Yeah, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick is here. But Nick here's a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big.
Right, I see.
Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not.
Okay, so
the director was there in the morning. That's
yes, because
already.
Yeah, prior testimonies had said that the director wasn't there. So yeah, this guard's monitors in the visitor room.
I'm just seeing if anything changes.
Nothing. I think it's just the same for all this. Okay, so we got all that. I guess we go back to this... What to do? What do you think we should do? What do I... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Oh, right. And there's no point hanging around here. That's what I've been saying! Let's get to the studios, pronto! Also, yeah, I guess it shouldn't shock me too much that Phoenix doesn't have a driver's license. Again, he probably lives in a walkable city, public transportation and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we try talking to her. I heard something at the trial today. They said the director...
Well, we've already been through it,
yeah,
so I'm just gonna see if maybe some...
We're trying to protect the producer? Yeah. Try to protect the producer.
Yeah, so that's the same.
Yeah. Could try and really examine the guard again.
Yeah, I mean...
Weird. I mean, we can't just tell her, hey, we heard something weird. So
go back. I mean, I've got movement options. I've got...
We can try...
Talk and present, but there's nothing for me to present now. I haven't gained any new evidence. We've already gone through all our dialogue.
We can try going through this, the second studio again just to see, but...
I don't know. I mean, we're almost at 40 minutes, so... Probably time to call it, and we just regroup and figure it out.
Yeah.
So, would you rather do that, or just head to the second studio?
I think now's a good place to stop. We've kind of reassessed ourselves with what's going on.
This was just a rediscovery episode. Hopefully in the next episode we'll be a little bit more on task.
Yeah. So with that said, thank you all for joining us tonight as we go into the new, or not new, but we just kind of get back into the swing of things with one of our older series. And if you like what you saw, be sure to like and sub. And yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.
See you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Open Couch Gaming for more video game antics.